Quit lying to yourself. Weakness is not okay in our society. Why is that? Weakness isn't okay in movies. Weakness isn't okay in business. Weakness is not okay in sports. Whenever you show weakness, you're basically not a man. And this all comes back to the idea of toxic masculinity. Reboot your life with me, Nagadesh. Rebooting different areas of your life so that you can reach your fullest potential. And in this lesson, we're going to talk about the power of weakness and how admitting you're weak is your first step of being strong. Toxic masculinity puts limits on your ability to express your emotions. It's kind of weird because a man is supposed to be strong and abundant in all areas of his life. And if he can't express himself, then he's not abundant in one area of his life. So let's break that down. There are 5 different areas of your life. There is your spiritual walk, there is your physical walk, your emotional walk, your social walk, and then your financial walk. 5 areas of your life. And we want to be strong in all 5 areas of our life. Create a fulfilling life. But our society focuses only on 3 walks of life. Can you guess which ones those are? Duh, it's your physical. How sexy are you? Oh, show me that Instagram photos, baby. 2, how financially successful are you? Show me that bank account, baby. 3, how socially strong are you? How many babies you got, baby? But it ignores 2 other walks of your life, your spiritual walk and your emotional walk. And these walks are so important because they're on the inside. Notice all 3 of those other walks were outside walks. Financial success, physical success, and your social success are all different forms of external success. But these 2 are the only ones that are internal, things that nobody can see. We don't talk about the spiritual success someone has. We don't talk about the emotional success someone has. And because of that, we live unfulfilled lives. And when we live unfulfilled lives, we start running to things like porn. We start running to things like alcohol, weed, our phone, movies, things to help us forget about life or just forget about that emptiness that we feel on the inside. In order to fix that hollowness that we feel in society, we need to start having a stronger emotional walk. We need to start having a stronger spiritual walk. And when we do have those 2 things in our society, we will stop running to external things, external validation to make us feel better. Let's recognize, in order for us to be strong in any area of our life, we need to recognize our weakness in that area. Because if you want to improve in anything, you have to recognize your weakness. You need to understand where you're at. And notice, everybody starts off at 0. Okay? When you first go into that gym, you always look around. I know because I'm you. You're looking around the gym like, dang, everybody here is so much bigger than me. That guy picked up 100-pound weight? What the And I'm out here picking 20-pound weights, but everybody started somewhere. And he probably recognized that he couldn't do 100 pounds right away. And so that's why he had to slowly build from 10 pounds to 20 pounds to 30 pounds to 40 pounds. It's a slow incremental change, but real strength is in recognizing your weakness. Just like an architect or let's say a construction worker. If they start building something on a poor foundation like sand, if they start building a house on sand, what's going to happen when a storm comes? What's going to happen when an earthquake or a tsunami comes? Well, it's going to get wiped away because it's right next to the sand, right? Duh. But if we start building a house on bedrock, bedrock is underneath all that soil, so it has a strong, firm foundation. Any storm that comes its way, anything that starts hitting that house will hit the house, but the house will survive because it's built on the bedrock. And that's exactly what we want to work on. We want to build a life on the bedrock. We want to build a life that is stable. We want to build a life that is strong and that can outlast temptation, outlast storms, outlast the struggles of life. We want to build a strong and good life. And how do we do that? Here's a small answer right here. Quit lying to yourself. Quit lying to yourself. You do this all the time. You lie to yourself. You lie about the small things. You lie about the big things. And I lied about the small things. I lie about big things. But you have to learn how to be honest. Be honest with yourself. Be honest about your capabilities. Be honest about your strength. Because when you're honest with yourself and other people, you start making honesty a habit. And when you make honesty a habit, you start living an emotionally successful life. Because the key to all change, the key to positive growth is the truth. And real strength is built on honesty because honesty takes courage. Honesty takes a lot of guts and a lot of chutzpah. I don't know why people say chutzpah. Chutzpah just sounds really weird. But honesty builds your character. And character is something that you gotta drill in. Character is something that you gotta build. You know, you gotta like punch into marble or like get a pickaxe and break into marble, right? However you cut marble. And that is real strength. A real strength is with a strong character, and strong character is developed with honesty. I'll dive deeper into character in another video, but for right now, you need to understand that honesty is the first step to getting anything that you want in life. People trust honest people. People want honest people, and they want to work with honest people. So you need to start being honest with yourself. Be honest with other people. I know you might think, oh, this is a little small white lies, but I found that small white lies are the most expensive lies because they erode trust in very small ways. Whether you're telling little small lies to your friends or your family or to your girlfriend, little small lies are destructive. And one of the biggest things that I struggled with when I was younger was being honest with myself. Because there was this one time I went to the doctor's appointment and the doctor said, "Hey, how's it going in here? Good? All right. Well, let's just look at your records real quick. Okay. Well, Naga, it looks like you're about to hit 6'2" by the end of your senior year. Good? Any questions? Okay. See you later." Come on, baby. I'm gonna be 6'2" anytime now. Now pick me up and give me a kiss. True story. I lied to myself about many things, small things and big things over the years. And all these lies started building until eventually I just kind of forgot the truth. And when you forget the truth, it's incredibly difficult to try to unravel it because it's scary, it's uncomfortable, it doesn't feel good. I don't want to do it. It's very, let's just say, not fun. It's better to reveal the truth, be honest with yourself. And honesty, like I said, is about admitting your weaknesses, and being vulnerable is your real strength in life. Women like vulnerability. Come on now. But remember, the biggest enemy for you finding the truth is going to be your own ego. Ego. It's your own self. Because ego is like that mask that you put on in public. That kind of Joker looking mask that you put on, like just always smiling, always happy, but internally you're kind of crying, you're sad. That's basically what ego is. And so when you're digging for the truth, it's going to be uncomfortable stuff. It's going to be scary stuff. Your mind is going to want to protect yourself. And so that's why it's so important to put away your ego. Put away those pre-existing thoughts that you have about yourself. Oh, I'm amazing. Oh, I can do anything. Oh, I'm the best in the world. Put that stuff aside for just a few minutes or just a few hours, right? And really start digging deep and start understanding what your weaknesses are. It's hard to admit at first, but when you can understand that you're not the best person in the world, you're going to be happier for it. Because some of the greatest people in history are the ones that can recognize that they're not the best people in the world, that they need other people to fill their weaknesses. That's what great leaders do. They find people that have strengths in their weaknesses. And when you can do that in your life, whether you're building a business or whether you are trying to appreciate someone else, when you can see their strengths and your weaknesses, you are going to be so happy. You are going to live a better social life, and you're also going to live a better emotional life because you understand yourself better. When you understand yourself better, the good and the bad, you have peace. You know yourself better. A lot of times people run to alcohol, people run to drugs, people run to the wrong people because they don't know themselves. Or people are so scared of what they might find out about themselves that they're running to different things, that they're running to the wrong things, that they're just running because they don't want to deal with what's inside of themselves. And not gonna lie, that was me for a really long time. And I'll tell you guys all about that story in another video. Be honest about what's inside of you. Be honest about the bad stuff and the good stuff that you've done in the past. Be honest. It all starts with honesty. Positive growth starts with honesty, so just start being honest. And when you do that, you're building your life not on sand, but on the bedrock. And when you're building your life on the bedrock, you're going to withstand any storm that life throws at you. So the exercise that I want you to practice today is start writing down your feelings. Start writing down your thoughts, your feelings, the things that make you feel uncomfortable, the thoughts that you have in public that you can't say out loud. Write all that stuff down in a journal and write it down and really just understand, like, this is the truth. This is how you really feel. This is how you really think. And when you start being honest with yourself, like, man, is that a weight lifted off your shoulder. Man, is that dam broken and that water just flowing through, and you feel happier for it. Because the more you learn about yourself, the more peace is going to enter your life. The more you learn about yourself, the more the truth will set you free. Check out this emotion wheel too. This is going to help you describe your emotions better.